carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Hurricanes offense making their way on the field today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
The pocket breaking down. Running with purpose. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. So the Yellow Jackets offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. It is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And they will try out the field goal team here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He gets loose. QB breaking away. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Miami.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A handoff to the back. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense moving to a bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Looking for some space. It's Maddox. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And looking to throw now on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on the chase.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Maddox. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots.
End zone ahead. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Yellow Jackets will line up now. It's first and goal. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. Second down and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing fourth down.
And he's got it, no problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion.
Quarterback in the clear. At the 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Pressure is coming. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the move now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught quickly. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the pass rush gets home. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Running back has it on a screen now. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, Quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Fights off it, refuses to be stopped. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle wide. That play moves it inside the red zone. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they trapped him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. And that will do it for the first halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. That again at the 19. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
He This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they bring him down for a loss. And after the big gain, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kurt, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense at just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Defense is coming after him. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They'll give it to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. He's running out of time here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And the Canes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Near the goal line. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Good work by the blockers in that return scene. He found a lane into this drive. In with good field position. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets him up 1st down at the 14. The Yellow Jackets looking to keep this drive rolling. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking tackles.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give him
blitz and a quick sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. Pass rush swarming him again.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris,
a deep shot to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Leaning on the run game here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At one point, you're going to start putting those into play.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And one play has flipped field position. First down to the opponent's 44. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And completion sets up a second down punt. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. This is the 6th play on the drive. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
The shotgun handoff here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Second down play coming up. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.